So, world-famous rapper Travis Scott has released a new song entitled Franchise. Before I get into the song, Travis Scott has been very much in the news lately, mostly because of his deal with McDonald's, the Travis Scott burger, causing all the really cringy kids about my age and a little younger, like the middle school kids, going and ordering the Travis Scott burger. And just making a big deal out of it and kind of being a little rude, some of them. And, whatever, that's not Travis's fault. On a side note, I know the president really likes McDonald's, so I wonder if he's had the Travis Scott burger. I mean, could you imagine that situation? Yes, the Travi Patty is beautiful. It's absolutely wonderful. It's one of the greatest burgers ever. Maybe the greatest burger ever of all time in history. Cactus Jack sent me. To actually get on to the track review, it's not good. It's not. I like Travis Scott. I think Sicko Mode is actually one of the best songs of the last decade. Probably the Bohemian Rhapsody of our generation. And I say that 100% unironically. I said that unironically on the Astroworld review. Now, Astroworld's an album I didn't love, but I did enjoy it. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Really good tracks on there, like Stargazing, like Sicko Mode, like Stop Trying to Be God. Some really decent tracks on that album, but overall a little boring. And I found Travis Scott himself not to be the most interesting MC. And on this track here, it is once again a problem. A very big problem, as Travis's verses go in one ear, out the other. There's nothing interesting about his flow, his delivery, his voice. He has no personality. It's like you're listening to a cardboard box rap, and that's just not acceptable. And I mean, if you compare it to the music I've been listening to lately, especially, I've been listening to a lot of Outkast. So listening to this song and Travis Scott compared to Andre 3000 and Big Boy are two different worlds apart. Now, I understand that he's supposed to be kind of going for that drugged out aesthetic, but it just does not work here. It's too boring, it's too drugged out, it's too spacey, and he just does not captivate me whatsoever with this performance, and I've seen a lot of other people say a very similar thing, and, maybe he isn't always the most interesting anyway, but a lot of the moments on Sicko Mode, the album, Astroworld, was made up for it because a lot of the beats were, like, psychedelic and out there and interesting. I really liked a lot of the beats on Astroworld. The beat here is just really bland. Some of the nastiest sounding electronics I've heard on a rap song in a while. I know trap usually isn't the best genre when it comes to, like, lush creative beats, but I always felt like Travis's beats were cut above at least the other trap artists, but here it's just a disgusting electronic tone that I'm not into whatsoever, and it's pretty repetitive and doesn't really do anything interesting the entire time. That, on top of course, like I mentioned, Travis's pretty lackluster performance does not give me a very interesting song. And there are features on this track as well. There's a Young Thug feature. I just finished listening to this song, and fucked if I know where that Young Thug feature actually is. I couldn't pick it out. And I've listened to this song a bunch of times today. And then there's the MIA feature, which a lot of people were complaining about, saying it ruined the song. Honestly, I mean, I don't think it's a great feature, but it's definitely the most interesting part of the song. It's a bloody sausage party, so it's nice to hear a woman's voice, and it just kind of mixes things up a little bit. Alas, it does not save Franchise, this newest Travis Scott song. It's not very good, and it's rather disappointing, because I know Travis has a lot of potential in him, if he were just to be a little more interesting, I think. I haven't heard Rodeo, but I know Rodeo is very acclaimed, and I like Astroworld. Like I said, Sicko Mode's an amazing song, and I feel like Travis could be doing so much more, but this song is just very bland, very boring. So, yeah, Franchise gets a thumbs down for me. Sorry, guys. On a side note, very quickly, my friend Modern Amusement, his name is Sam, just put out a new song. Well, it's an old song called I Want You Tonight that he made, but he's putting out a brand new EP this November, and he updated the song and put out a music video for it. Make sure you go check that out. I Want You Tonight by Modern Amusement, the music video. Very good stuff. Make sure you go check that out. Now, that's a song worth hearing. Unlike this Travis Scott song. And also, earlier today, depending on when I post this, I put up a review of the new Water Park song as well, so I highly recommend you check that out as well here on the A-side. So I've been Riley. I'll see you all next time.